Chapter 6. Haley. Isla. Just my luck. You fucking dirty bitch. She spits at me. You did that on purpose. I just know it. She yells the last few words. I promise I didn't mean to. I wasn't paying attention. I bend down and start to pick up the pastries. Haley kicks my wrist, causing me to yelp in pain, and the pastries I have in my hand go flying. I'm sorry. I look up at her. I promise it was an accident. Pack members are starting to gather around at this point, silent and watching us. She doesn't say anything, just glares down at me. I'm just going to clean up and get out of your way. I continue. I promise it won't happen again. She cocks an eyebrow. Oh, I'll make sure that nothing like this happens again. You'll learn this time. Thank you. I start to reply as she kicks me in the chest, forcing me to fall back. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Alpha and Luna walk down the stairs. Just what I need. I feel fear in the pit of my stomach, knowing this is going to end horribly. Someone comes and stands in front of me as Haley rears back for another kick. I think we can all admit a mistake was made and a lesson learned here. A smooth voice says. I'm too busy nursing my sore wrist to look up at the stranger. Get the fuck out of my way, farmer, Haley spits. I'm the Alpha's daughter, basically a princess, and you will treat me with respect. My savior doesn't step down. I steal a look, and I knew where I recognized the voice. John. I do respect your father's position and yours as his daughter, but I think that there was a misunderstanding here. He replies, I know someone as generous as yourself would pardon this poor young Omega. He continues, trying to placate her and keep the peace. A few of the pack members start gathering around and help me to my feet, while someone grabs the tray and replaces the soiled pastries. Haley looks around him to the pack members helping me up, confused. Why the fuck are you helping this bitch? She demands. She attacked me! She wails as the pack members continue to stand by my side, not wanting to say anything. The Alpha and Luna come up to stand behind Haley. Daddy! Haley wails, throwing herself into his arms. She turns around and points at me with crocodile tears in her eyes. She attacked me and threw the whole plate of food at me. The Alpha turns to me, looking me over. Recognition hardens his eyes and he starts to glare. Well, if it isn't our little troublemaker. He looks down at me. I look at my wrist, trying to avoid his glare. It was an accident, I promise. I wasn't looking where I was going. It won't happen again. I mumble. Speak up, unless you forgot you're talking to an Alpha here, he states. I look up at him, about to repeat myself, when his mate interrupts him. Attacking the Alpha's daughter has serious consequences, Luna Juliana says. I swear I see the Alpha give her a stern look, but he quickly composes himself. Yes, that's enough. Alpha Benjamin cuts her off, clearly annoyed with her for trying to take over his public display of dominance. There is a heavy pause as he looks down at me again. I'm getting annoyed at this point of repeating the same thing over and over. I get to stand up, and I finally take a look at John as he helps me stand up. I give him a small smile before I turn to the Alpha. I look him in the eyes and repeat myself. It was an accident. I didn't see her. It won't happen again. I state, not breaking eye contact. If pretending to be meek and innocent won't help, I might as well try standing up for myself. How dare you, you little bitch! He pulls his hand back to slap me, and the pack members around us audibly gasp, making him pause. He looks around him, confused, as if he just noticed them all there for the first time. Alpha, a man in his early 30s that I've never seen before, steps forward, bowing his head. I was here when it happened. It really was a mistake. A few others start verbally agreeing with him and nodding their heads. The Alpha looks completely shocked. He stutters and then looks down at me in a mix of rage and confusion. Don't let it happen again. I won't let any offense against any member of Alpha Blood go unpunished. Yes, sir, I say, looking down again, trying to make it seem that I am terribly sorry. It seems to have appeased him as he backs off. I let out a breath and look around at the pack members and smile at them, acknowledging their part in helping me. The ones that didn't disperse help me pick up my things. Come on, let's drop this back in the kitchen, and I think you need to see a doctor about that wrist of yours, John says, taking the tray of soiled pastries from me and leading the way back to the kitchen. I look behind me and see Haley standing on the landing of the stairs, staring daggers at me.